Well, hello there. My name is Lucia Ferrara, and I'm Director of Hospitality here at the Precious Blood Renewal Center. And today we are going to make what I call my festive dipping sauce, so to speak. This is kind of good we've got homemade bread going in the oven right now. So if you were here with me, you would be smelling the fresh bread baking in the oven. So as we're waiting for that to finish, I am going to show you my ingredients for my dipping sauce. I usually make this since I always have my ingredients at home. I always have all these seasonings at home on hand, and I'm sure you do too. So what better else to do if someone's coming over, and you're needing an appetizer, or maybe it's just a part of your charcuterie board that you're going to make for the holidays. I thought this would be very simple, not so expensive for you to go ahead and make. So, and it's always a family favorite. So, we're going to start with mincing. I've got 2 cloves of garlic here, so it'll probably add up to about, a tablespoon of minced garlic, but you could surely use more. Sometimes you can use this, and then I usually just take it off like that, or you can use your garlic press. Either way, I've done it both ways. So to me it doesn't matter. And I'll just do it this way. And there goes my second clove of garlic. It's already smelling really good. Okay, so there you go. You got your fresh garlic right there. Then you're going to add 1 tablespoon of basil. Okay, you're going to add 1 tablespoon of parsley. You're going to add 1 tablespoon of oregano. And this is all your dry ingredients, so you know that you probably have them at home, right? So we've got that. Then we've got 2 teaspoons of onion powder. I'm going to add that in there. Then I've got 2 teaspoons of crushed red pepper flakes. And you could put that in. If you don't like red pepper flakes, don't put them in there. But I think most of us kind of do. So it gives it a little bit of a vang to it. Then I've got thyme, which is 1 teaspoon of that. Put that in there. Then I've got 1/2 teaspoon of rosemary. And I always have this on hand, but I like growing mine in the garden, and then I dry it up and put it in an airtight container, a plastic like Ziploc bag. And but this is from my cupboard, so I'm going to add that 1/2 teaspoon, and then we're going to use 1/2 teaspoon of your garlic powder. Okay, a pinch of salt, as much as you like, a pinch of pepper. A lot of people use fresh cracked pepper. I just used what was on hand. And your grated cheese, I grated this earlier, and you can use Parmesan, you can use Parmigiano Reggiano, you can use Romano cheese, any type of grated cheese you want to use, but I'm using Parmesan today. And I usually use a couple of tablespoons, but that's what I like. If you don't like a lot of cheese, put 1 tablespoon, put 2. So right now I think I did about 2 heaping spoonfuls of that. And then, last but not least, I use the olive oil. And this is actually a brand new bottle of olive oil. And I usually, when I do this, there's really no measurement. It kind of depends on what you like. But for me, if I'm going to give you a measurement, I'd say probably maybe half a cup. So, but I'm going to go ahead and just pour this into my liking. I'm going to kind of stir this all up. Yeah, we need a little more. So you kind of just eyeball it a little bit. And it really does smell good. It's a winner. It makes a nice little addition to your charcuterie board for the holidays. Like I said, maybe an appetizer to a meal when you have people over. Okay, so here we go. This is your dipping sauce. It smells really, really good. And you just, stir it all together. And then we'll be right back and we'll bring the fresh hot bread out and we'll slice it and have a taste. All right, so we got our fresh bread out of the oven. And if you want a recipe for my fresh bread, we're going to do a bread making retreat. We just had one in September here at the Renewal Center, but we plan to have one in the spring. So please go to our website and keep looking for updates on that bread making retreat. So what we're going to do now is serve our dipping sauce. So I'm going to go ahead, put some here for myself. Then I'm going to put some here for my friend, my neighbor. Okay. And one thing I wanted to mention is this can be stored in a mason jar with a lid on it. And you could keep it in your refrigerator for at least a week, maybe 2 weeks. It's not going to last that long because it's that good. So if it lasts that long, then yeah, something's wrong. But anyway, so yeah, you can store it airtightly in a mason jar up to a couple weeks in your refrigerator. Okay? So let's slice some bread. It's really hot. Okay. And it's really hard to handle. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and taste it. Really good. I tell you what, get in your car, call a friend, and bring them up to the Renewal Center right now if you want to taste some of this. It's really good. Especially with some nice warm hot bread. Invite your neighbor. Tell them to come on down. Okay? So, with that being said, I want to wish everyone a happy holiday. And this season, what are you thankful for? What blessings has God given you? Maybe that you want to share with others. You're just thankful. So I came across this Thanksgiving prayer, and I'll go ahead and read it to you. And I'll go ahead and start here. This reading is from Colossians chapter 3, verses 12 to 17. Loving God, we thank you for the goodness of our people, the blessings of our community, the spirit of justice, peace, and equality that seeks to draw all people near in the blood of Christ. We thank you for the beauty and fullness of the land. We thank you for the challenges we face and the strength to meet those challenges. With courageous and compassionate hearts, we thank you for our work, our ministry, our rest. We thank you for one another, for our families and for our friends, for our health and our homes. We thank you. And please, we offer our prayers of thanksgiving for all that we have spoken and for all that we keep in our hearts. Accept our thanksgiving on this day. May God bless the food and friendship that we share and fill our hearts with gratitude and generous love. So I leave you that. I mentioned the reading from Colossians 3:12-17. I'm not going to read that to you, but I want you to go back and read that and be blessed. So thank you for joining me today. I'm going to go ahead and finish my little dipping sauce here, my appetizer before lunch. So you guys have a great day. Thank you.